supposed and rumored leaked intro dialogues. Now, in case you've missed this for some reason, get you guys up to speed really fast. So, before the game launched, somebody got their hands on the Switch version of MK11, and they're the reason why we know what potentially the DLC is for at least the first season pass, and a few others in the upcoming Kombat Pack 2. Though it's not official, it was found in the game files. And also, alongside this list, we got a bunch, and I mean pretty much all of the intro dialogue quotes for Spawn, for Ash, for Shang Tsung, and of course, the character we're discussing today, Nightwolf. Now, found in these interactions that Nightwolf has with the rest of the roster, it's pretty much confirmed that the Nightwolf we've grown to love from the days of Mortal Kombat 3 wasn't the first Nightwolf to be roaming around the world of Mortal Kombat. As crazy as it sounds, Nightwolf is simply a mantle that certain individuals get based on what the Great Spirit chooses. I'm guessing the Great Spirit is, you guessed it, a spirit that selects the next person in line to take the reins of the Nightwolf name. Very similar to how we see other, superheroes like Captain America, Bucky Barnes becoming Captain America, Wally West becoming the Flash, Tim Drake as Robin. We see these superheroes pass down the lineage, and more importantly, pass down the name of whatever they are. And that's pretty much what's going on here in the lore of Mortal Kombat. Like I mentioned, it's just mind-blowing because we're now in what? 2019 MK11, and this has never been discussed or even hinted at previously, if I'm not mistaken. So with that said, I'll be sharing with you guys a bunch of these intro quotes that confirm everything I was mentioning. I promise I'm not making this stuff up. And also worth mentioning too is somebody went inside the game source code, the game files, and also came across the assist icon of, you guessed it, Nightwolf. So yeah, of course you guys know Towers of Time. Yeah, different characters who aren't playable like Takeda, Sector, Cyrax, Shinnok, Rain, Kenshi, they have like those small icons. Turns out that the DLC characters already have their icons as assists for Towers of Time. So we get a small glimpse of Nightwolf, which I think is super cool, at least from the shoulders up. So that said, got a bunch to discuss today. Let's get into it. So first things first, the first dialogue notes. Nightwolf comes across Jackie Briggs, and Jackie Briggs says, there have been other Nightwolves. His response to that is, I am the latest in a long line. She closes by saying, mind blown. Now, inside a dialogue with Kung Lao asks, how long will you be Nightwolf? Nightwolf says, until the Great Spirit chooses another. Perhaps I will be next, is the last thing that Kung Lao says. So there you go, it's a confirmation that indeed, there's more than one Nightwolf. Nightwolves are a thing, and the Great Spirit is indeed who's choosing who gets the mantle of the Nightwolf. Now, speaking of inheriting the mantle, inside an intro with Cassie Cage, Nightwolf says, you also inherit a mantle. Cassie says, being Cage 2.0 isn't as cool as being Nightwolf. Nightwolf finishes by saying, don't sell your family short. So there you go, from the man himself saying, you also inherit a mantle. How much more do you need? It's crazy. There's an intro dialogue with Liu Kang, where Liu Kang opens by saying, so, what were you before becoming Nightwolf? Nightwolf says, a broken man with a death wish. Liu Kang finishes off by saying, you owe much to your Great Spirit. So again, the Great Spirit being mentioned inside this intro dialogue. Now there's people thinking that maybe with all these references to taking over the mantle and how previously there was other Nightwolves, people were thinking that maybe this MK11 version of Nightwolf would be a completely new take on the character, even maybe a female. Now, courtesy of this dialogue right here, Cassie says, man or woman, it doesn't matter. Nightwolf says, any worthy Matoga can become Nightwolf. Cassie finishes by saying, I like how your Great Spirit thinks. So people were thinking that even maybe it was a possibility that Nightwolf would be a female, or there'd be a female premier skin, or something like that. And don't think there's going to be a female premier skin, and I don't think Nightwolf's going to be a female, just courtesy of the intro quote I showed you earlier from King, where he says, oh, it's a broken man with death wish. And right here, it also gets more details about this character's past. Sub-Zero says, as Great Cloud, you dishonored your tribe. Nightwolf says, that's my past, Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero says, keep it there. So we know he was Grey Cloud, a person that even Nightwolf describes as a broken man with a death wish. So as cool as it would be to see a new take on Nightwolf as a female, I don't think that's the case. You can kind of just throw that rumor and speculation out the window. Though it's a great idea. Hopefully in the future you're going to see a new take on the character, and they're setting this up for Mortal Kombat 13, 14, 15. I have zero complaints on my end. And there's just a bunch of cool quotes that also reference other Nightwolves, the past, and stuff like like that. For instance, you got Nightwolf and Shang Tsung here who says, "My ancestors speak harshly of you." Shang Tsung replies, "I put down Nightwolves before." Nightwolf says, "You'll find I'm a new breed." Yeah, so again, Shang Tsung referencing other Nightwolves he's killed previously. This other one, Shang Tsung says, "A Nightwolf came to my island once." Nightwolf says, "She was my predecessor." Shang Tsung says, "I finished her in a flawless victory." Just he couldn't resist. But there you go. So I think this is super cool. Again, confirmation for the first time ever that this old Nightwolf character is a character that takes over a mantle. So cool to see, like I mentioned in other studios, is like setting things up for the future. I like that idea. I like how we now know what to expect in like Mortal Kombat 25. Big thumbs up for me. So yeah, Nightwolf 4 just got evolved, courtesy of these leaked intros found inside the Switch version of MK11. Now, like I was speaking earlier, we also got a first look of some all-new character assist icons for these DLC characters. To be exact, it's going to be Shang Tsung, Shiva, you guessed it, Nightwolf. Now, this is courtesy of Judgment Fist. Judgment Fist on Twitter said, all the MK character assist icons, DLCs, Nightwolf, Shang, Shiva removed. Are these some secret assists? Cyrax and Shinnok at the end. Re-added later, discuss. Again, shout to Judgment Fist, makes some amazing art. But yes, here is the attached picture where you can see a list of a bunch of Towers of Time character assists you can use all throughout the towers when they do appear. From the top left, we have Baraicho, Ermac, Havoc, who I miss so much. He has no hair. Havoc is bald. Suhao, speaking of other bald people. Hydro, Kenshi, Jin, Melina. Yes, Melina typically in MK11. Natara, who we've not seen in forever. Natara, I miss you. Come back. Quan Chi, Rain, who I feel is never going to be in a Mortal Kombat game at this point ever again. Raiko, Reptile, Sector, Smoke, Meat, Striker, Takeda, Tanya, Tremor, Cyrax, Shinnok, and this is where things get a whole lot more interesting. Nightwolf, Shang Tsung, and Shiva. Now this Shiva looks just like the Shiva we see inside the story mode cutscenes for MK11, so in case you're thinking that maybe they do a redesign, that's not going to be the case. Shang Tsung looks exactly like Shang Tsung that we see inside the crypt, I think you could say, and Nightwolf looks like Nightwolf of old. He's rocking face paint, he has the long hair, so in case you're thinking again that Nightwolf might be a new favorite character, that's not going to be the case. It'd be exactly who we've grown to love. And this is kind of a big deal because for a long time it was kind of speculated like the character is an assist in the Towers of Time. Does that mean that they can't be DLC? Well, right here you can see there's an assist for 3 DLC characters, and guess what? If this leak is legit, they're going to be DLC characters. So just because a character is an assist does not mean that they won't be playable in the roster if everything goes as planned. So that is like a big thumbs up for like Rain fans, Kenshi fans, Takeda fans, Havoc fans. Just because you have like an assist modifier icon does not mean that you won't be playable. So there you go. I figured I had to make a video because, like I mentioned, I was so intrigued with this idea that Nightwolf is pretty much a mantle because he can simply just die and someone else can just take over the role as Nightwolf, and that just guarantees that Mortal Kombat 69 Nightwolf probably will have another chance to be on the roster. But that's all I got for you guys today. Like I mentioned, there is a gigantic list of Nightwolf intros. If you want to read all these yourself, those would be kind of, pain in the ass because it's not as organized as I organized it for you guys. You can see here. There's a bunch, if not all, his intro quotes. I have a link down below to a Reddit post that has pretty much every quote found for Nightwolf. So have fun with that. Seeing him interact with characters like Garrus, who were just introduced for the first time in Mortal Kombat 11. He's also fought against previous Nightwolves, so I strongly suggest going and checking out the full list because if you're a Mortal Kombat fan and a lore fan, you're gonna love seeing this stuff. But guys, that is it. What do you think of all these intro quotes? What do you think of Nightwolf being a mantle? Do you think it's crazy how it took 11 games for this to be introduced? Man, they could have done this a long time ago. And of course, what do you think of his icon? What do you think of this idea where it's like just because a character has an assist icon, clearly that does not mean they can't be DLC. Are you having more hope for your characters like Melina and Rain? Let me know, of course, if you did enjoy the video. Please take one second to like on it, subscribe to some more MK11 content daily. Next time, been your host, Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later.